Nightcap Knowledge, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Central.
Man, look, let me tell y'all something right now. It is Tuesday. Y'all know what time it TI is. But it's a Tuesday after Mississippi's greatest weekend. And boy, I had to sleep. I had to sleep and I had to sleep. But in the words of Tonya Boyd Cannon, baby, when I tell you we had a time, we had a time. But now that I've said that, I need to make sure that we highlight all of the, well, you know what? We're just going to highlight all the sponsors for Mississippi's greatest weekend, the Landmass Collective. We've got an all-star cast of behind-the-scenes support staff, guests, first-timers. We got a bunch of folks coming on, man. The vets, the rookies. This will be a very fun show tonight. So we're going to get everything from the Landmass Creative Conference to the Decoration Day Community Service, the Mix and Mingle, the Field Day. Oh my goodness. It's so much to unpack, so much to discuss. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nightcap Knowledge, and you know what you're going to get. You're going to get real talk. You're going to get real issues. You're going to get real solutions. And that doggone Mississippi's greatest weekend is definitely a solution if you're looking to have a good time and do it in the name of building community and celebrating all things Mississippi, the greatest things of Mississippi. So let's get into it. Time for Nightcap Knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. Check in, tap in, tune in, share this with somebody that needs to hear this. Let's get ready to start this show. Yeah. Boy. Yeah. Boy. Boy. What's happening?
What going?
Yeah, buddy.
What's up, everybody? Toasting up. I did a workout, 2 workouts today. I deserve a drink.
You know what? You want to know what I did today?
What you did?
I went and picked up the photo booth from the photo booth gig that we had on Sunday, the same exact time that we had the brunch / sunset social. So not only did we curate and coordinate an awesome event, we also provided service to clients
and monetized.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Listen. It's a beautiful thing, you know.
So. Yes. We provided, a great service to someone that needed it. They celebrated their 40th birthday while we were celebrating all of the great things of Mississippi.
Listen, I'm I'm trying to think what I did. All I know is my computer fell. I'm coming back.
Oh, she coming back. Lord have mercy. Right. Goodness gracious.
That's how I felt for the weekend.
Okay.
My whole computer fell.
God Almighty. What you about to say?
Listen, that's how I felt Sunday night.
Oh my God.
Listen,
oh my God.
baby, when I tell you,
I
got what I needed this weekend. I had a
good?
lot of my computer was sitting on a can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, it was sitting on one of those like little stands that bend if it's too much weight on it. So the stand got happy and it felt like I did Sunday night.
All right.
But you know.
Yeah. So look, let's do this. Mr. Mac, shout out to Mr. Mac. He'll be jumping in just a moment. Yeah, Trey. Shout out to Trey that's in the back room. Also, CJ that's in the back room. We'll be bringing them on. Look, Marcus, I gotta send you the message with the link.
Yes,
so you can jump on, buddy.
Marcus, baby, let me tell you something about that trout. I've been talking about that trout.
That pan trout. You had some of that pan trout,
baby. Listen, I felt like I was back
in
Mississippi as a little girl. Like, yeah, that pan trout was so meaty, baby. Then I had the catfish. It was pretty much a vegan weekend for me until Marcus brought out the trout.
The pan trout rolled everything out.
Baby, listen. So before we bring all our guests in, let's go ahead on and do our due diligence and our housekeeping as we normally do. Trey, it was not a blooper, Trey. That's how I felt Sunday night. So, you know. So look, Chuck has already given the disclaimer of what our show is about. I'm gonna go ahead on and jump into the entertainment check-in. I do want to send condolences to a queen, a legend, now ancestor, the queen of rock and soul, the queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner. She transitioned on last week, and it's amazing how much she impacted the community, the music community, and communities across the world in the way that she did by standing firm in what she believed in.
Right.
So all praises to the Most High for her time here on this planet, and we usher her and give praises for her work and ask that God, the Orishas, bring her into the land of ancestry peacefully, that she can continue to spread that same private dancer, energy all around the world as she did. So I'm honored and humbled to be in the same industry that she will continue to shine her light in. And so again, praises to her for her work. And then all prayers go out to her family, friends, her team, and those who were impacted by her the most.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. I gotta honor our now ancestor with a mix, man. I gotta do me a Tina Turner mix.
Hey, listen.
Man.
A concert coming up on June 29th here. I think it's June 23rd or June 29th.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a tribute concert that's in the works, and I may be on that show.
Okay.
Once everything works out, I'll keep you guys posted for that. And then also checking in for next week on Tuesday, June 6th. I'll be live at the Ellis Marcellus Center for the Ellis Marcellus Center Presents series, doing a live concert. And I'm also humbled and honored to be in that space because my former high school band director and middle school band director run the engineering department. So I'll be over at the Ellis Marcellus Center. You guys can get your ticket if you're a student, $5, $15 general admission if you want VIP, which is really nice tables. It's $45. So yeah, come out for a night of soul music. And then also the Ambassador Collective is going to be opening for me, which is a youth band. And these kids are coming hard. They're also graduates. They matriculated through the Ellis Marcellus Center's program.
Yeah.
Just to give you background, after Katrina, The Musician Village was built in the 9th Ward, the Upper 9, which is right above 2 blocks over from Poland Avenue. And in that vicinity, a music center was placed there in honor and named after Ellis Marcellus. And they have been teaching kids throughout the communities who have matriculated through and now are in college, have gone through college, all because of this free program. So, yes.
That is outstanding. Outstanding. Yeah. So look, you haven't stopped rolling. Took a day to kind of recuperate, but you've got a full week ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm in town for a couple of more days and I'm right back out. I'll be in California this weekend. Yeah. In Oakland, and then also over in Thousand Oaks. So if you guys follow me, go to my social media page. You can see where all the concerts are. So come on out. Enough about me. Chuck, what's the groove?
Look, the groove is I'll be heading to the Great Southern Club here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. On tomorrow, we'll be DJing for the 100 Successful Women luncheon. Yep, 100 Successful Women of the Mississippi Gulf Coast luncheon tomorrow. And we got to get up early, go set up, and then we'll be doing some AV stuff at the Sheridan in Flowood, along with some live streaming and things like that. So the God has blessed our territory as it continues to expand. So not only are we providing live as DJ services for the best weddings in the South, we are now expanding our AV network capacity. And we are rolling with live, basically everything that we did for the Landmass Creative Con. People are already hiring us to do that, to produce their conference in that same way. So
awesome.
That being said, let's get this recap going.
Listen.
You ready?
Listen.
You ready?
You ready? You know he don't say you ready.
You ready?
He said you ready?
You ready?
You ready? I used to pray for times like this and rhymes like this in the matter. Listen, let's get this recap going. Listen, this weekend, Mississippi Greatest Weekend
had to give him,
was.
I get some applause.
I shared with someone, I was like, it was an eye-opening and laid-back weekend. I could appreciate the reach that Mississippi Greatest Weekend is taking on to bring people in from Kansas, Memphis, Missouri. So yeah. So let's get this recap going.
Look, we're gonna bring everybody in, but we're gonna bring the boss lady in first. She just jumped on. Wave your hand if you're ready. She look a little froze back there. How about let's do this? Well, all right.
Bring everybody in.
Yeah, all right, here we go. We're going let's go, ladies and gentlemen, Trina Tupac Beat. And along with Trey, Just Trey Productions, and CJ
He said that's me. He said that's me. Mama, that's me.
What's happening? What's good, y'all?
Good, bro. Look, CJ, I had a blooper. My computer fell. What Trey said was a blooper, but I said it was my computer was feeling how I felt Sunday on the beach when I fell back.
Listen. You was just falling for Mississippi Greatest Weekend.
Hey,
that's all it was. That's all that was.
Trina can't hear us, but Trina, we can see you. And Trey, welcome. I see you're looking just like yourself. CJ, you're looking just like yourself. Trina, you're looking just like yourself.
There you go.
Come on.
Trina look like Damon right now. She looking like Damon.
Look, Damien is we met Damien for the first time. Trina, she'll be back. Okay. But look, CJ,
what's happening, man?
I want to start with you. Because you were just on a week ago talking about the future of creativity.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you give us a recap from Friday? Because I know you had some other responsibilities to take care of on Saturday, but give us your recap on Friday, and then we'll toss it over to Trey because he was also a panelist later that day.
For sure. So first of all, man, I'm trying out a new camera tonight, man. Hey, Trey, get me right, man. Trey's my guy. So I came in Thursday night and I pulled up on where things were being set up for the Landmass Collective Conference, right? and I didn't know what to expect. I knew what to expect from the standpoint of I know the people who are doing it, and I know that anything they do, they're gonna put their best foot forward. You know.
Yeah.
Uh, but when I walked into the room Thursday night, as I saw um you and Lo and Anthony and
Crystal.
Crystal, but I can't remember her nickname.
C Scratch.
C Scratch, that is C Scratch. Um, Preparing, like, it was phenomenal. Like, I knew it was going to be special, and I knew that y'all had really given y'all's all, especially in the short time frame. Uh, I mean, the setup was incredible. Like, when I say incredible, I'm not exaggerating here. Uh, it was at least $100,000 worth of equipment alone, in video equipment and setup, in the place, which means that this was high level production taking place, multi cameras, switching, dynamic, and this was all black production, uh, black owned production taking place, black creators, black producers, black videographers,
Yeah.
uh, and this was the day before the conference. This was in preparation of, the night before the conference, and so um, it was looking really good, and to for me to know that this was something that was turned around uh, in a short window of time, it just made me imagine what could be uh, with even more time, and with
That's
the
that's
right, even more opportunity. So that was Thursday night. Friday the next day.
that's
Oh, Friday the next day, um, it was it was popping. It was on and popping. It was at least, I would say, at least 100 people there. There was some incredible lineup as far as content creators was concerned, and I think 100 is really impressive. When you're talking about the market that we're in, you're talking about the first time this is being done ever, um, and this is being a very specific, uh, you know, platform where we're talking about content creation. We're talking about creating opportunities for yourself, as videographers, photographers, uh, people working or interested in working in the entertainment and social media industries, people interested in being influencers. We even had Brittany there, who is a
Right.
significant influencer, and so I overall, man, I would say it was very impressive for the first Landmass Collective. You could feel the energy in the room, and you could see the faces. Some of the faces were shocked at the level. You know what I mean? Like, some people were really genuinely shocked of the level of what could be done right
Yeah.
here in Mississippi with Mississippi, and that you don't have to look too far uh for what it is you want to create. You can create high level dynamic content with your peers, and you don't have to go outside. Like, you could you could create Tyler Perry caliber shit
All right.
right there, right here, and you don't have to go outside to get it. And when you think about that, all I could think about was, damn, I can't wait till I get my cameras and equipment, with our cameras and equipment, so we can have even more cameras and equipment
Yeah.
to do bomb shit with. So
Tell your equipment to call my
yeah,
equipment so we can
exactly.
have
So we can
equipment.
be friends. We can do this every weekend.
Hey man, that's what's up. That's what's up. I really Trey, do you feel as if people were surprised, like from what CJ was saying?
yeah, man. I feel like our promotion was really strong. I don't think it even explained like the magnitude of the
Speak
whole.
up a little bit, Trey. We can't hear you.
Oh,
Let
my
me
bad.
turn my headphones up.
Okay, let me turn my audio.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? How's that?
You're still low. You sound like you're away.
Oh,
You're
give me.
far.
I got some. I got some.
Okay. So while Trey getting his audio adjusted, because
I
good audio.
I keep
Oh,
going
I
while I
think.
bump it.
Wait, how's that?
There you go, Trey. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, IT guy. No, I felt like it was
Fix
great. I felt like it was great because our marketing I don't think our marketing was great, but I don't think it actually. I don't think it actually. I don't think people knew how big it was gonna be because our marketing campaign was amazing. We were posting like every week, something like that, and then just from seeing our Facebook posts, the videos, to just walking in and
Yeah.
seeing like you got projectors, two different screens. You got a main stage as a podcast set. You got shoot, I don't know how the number of people we got came up that day, but it wasn't what I expected, to be honest. And I was on the panel, so yeah. And then just the vendors were great,
Yeah.
the audience was great, and just like the whole thing was just it. Like Chris said, it was probably a six-figure production we had going, and that's on the coast, Mississippi.
Yeah.
So that's just amazing to me.
So
I,
so Trina saw it. You know, she came in early, but she also helped to man the front desk, and that's a different vantage point when you have people checking in and you get to experience the different vibes that people are walking into the space with. Trina, what's your feedback on Friday?
They came in expecting the Chitlin Circuit, and they got Tyler Perry Studios.
Oh wow.
Like, cause I hear the comments, like when they were coming in, they was like, "Oh wait, who are you?" I was like, "Hi, I'm here. If you have any questions, if you can't find me, reach out to McRae or Jackson. One of them can get to me." We had
Shout out to my boys. Shout out to my boys.
we had name badges, swag bags, vendors, and then one lady, when she walked into the room, she walked back to the door and said, "I think I'm in the wrong place." And I said, "No, you're in the correct place. It's Landmass Creative."
Really?
Yeah, she said, "I think I'm in the wrong place." And I was like, "Are you here for the conference?" I was like, "Because I checked you in." And she said, "Yeah." I was like, "Were you in the correct place?" I said, "This is it." She was like, "Oh, wow." I said, "Yeah."
Really?
Yes. I was like, "Welcome to Jocelyn's Cabaret." Yeah.
anything you desire.
No, a lot of people were not expecting the level of professionalism, production. They were not expecting year one, because I've been to some year one conferences, and sometimes it's a little shaky, but even from the setup, because when they were setting up Thursday night, when CJ came in, I was like, "Yeah, look, CJ." I was like, "We famous." Like,
Yeah.
we famous. I was like, I can't wait to Photoshop myself on that couch. Like, it was a real. It gave value to the Landmass Creative and what you guys and what everyone was able to pull off as a collective. It really, it showed that it wasn't a game.
Yeah.
And you know what, Trina? When you say that, it makes me think about, yes, this is the first year of the Landmass Collective and this concept, but this is not the first year for any of the players who are involved with the Landmass Collective. They have been building up this capital for Chuck been doing it since we were at Tougaloo.
Forever.
Since 2000, since 1999. Like I remember when we found that DJ equipment at school
Hey.
in 1999. And so
Found
you're
it.
talking about people who, I mean, like, and so there was a DJ booth, there was a place for podcasting,
Yeah.
there was a live podcast taking place, there was a spillover room where other people could be creators could go and podcast. Wow, this was taking place. I would say that at least 3 strategic partnerships potentially came out of that for me and for us with Black with No Chaser. From there's at least
What is that?
I'm
oh
sorry.
no,
I'm
oh
sorry.
no,
Listen. All of the Crystal, I said what she said verbally. This is nice. I'm sorry.
oh shit. No, it's all good. I mean, it was
Oh, this
it-
nice.
you know, it's been like roaches or nothing up
Look
in
at
here.
it here. It was a lot of people.
No, it really was. And I would tend to say, man, you know, that's the thing that we kind of have to demystify in Mississippi is the expectation that something is going to be mediocre or something is going to be ordinary just because it's us doing it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where
stuff.
right. And like I said, if that was the setup that was being set up for someone else's conference,
right,
then they would have had to pay.
Come on.
That was $1 million.
That's that was a 6-figure conference just for the equipment alone, the setup alone. And these were high quality cameras. Everybody that came to the table had their own cameras, and they were super, super dope cameras that you could tell that they invested and take their craft seriously. The same is true about the audio equipment that was used. Even I don't even want to call it a backsplash because it wasn't it was something more than that. I don't know what you call that thing.
Backdrop.
I know what backsplash is. Backsplash is what Shallon want in the kitchen.
In the kitchen, yeah, you're right. So it ain't that, right? A backdrop, like but it was like a, you know what I mean? Like even that shit, I was like, what is this, velvet? When I was like fixing
somebody come and look at this shit.
Like, that shit is nice, man.
I was gonna say I apologize for jumping in on you.
No, you fine.
I love the engine that you're going riding in, because the thing is, you said two things. It demystifies what we're capable of doing, especially when we see our vision coming to fruition. But also, we have to understand, in order for others to see our vision, we have to be our biggest fans and invest in ourselves.
There you go.
So what happens is, when you begin to invest, and Chuck and Trina can tell you, we've been talking about this like for the past 3 years, of like visions of where we're going with Mississippi Greatest Weekend and the engine that we're moving in, because people love being what's the word I want to use? What's the doggone word? Complacent. People love complacency, right? Because complacency feels comfortable.
Yeah.
But when you have to take that jump and you have to move out of complacency, it's scary. However, taking that jump, it's going to be scary, but I promise you, where you land is going to be so rewarding. And so I feel like this weekend was very eye-opening in seeing those things come into fruition and those visions happen. And also, you were saying it's showing what Mississippi can do, but I also feel like it's bigger than just Mississippi. It's showing what we as Black collectives can do when we come together, because every city, every state, the nation, right, deals with some type of, why can't Black people work together? Why can't Black people work together? Yeah, and this is proof of how we can do it from this weekend. We have to continue to be transparent with each other. That's truthful. Right. I don't want you to be honest. I want you to be truthful with me. Yeah. Tell me what you can do versus what you can't do. Don't give me false dreams. Set me up for dreams of and hope, and you deliver nightmares. If you can't do it, you don't do it, right? And so I feel that it's possible if we all are willing to put in the work and not worry about who's putting in more than who. Yeah. Just put the work in.
Facts. I think that's so accurate. And I don't know how much longer we're going to talk about landmass, but I mean, I could stay on it. I mean, you could have a whole episode just about it. But what I will say is that what you said is on the money from the standpoint of many of us are in startup phases right now. You know what I mean? Like, we're in the space where we are still building what we're building. And so the opportunities that exist for things like when you, what you may lack in resources from the financial standpoint, you can offer from an equitable standpoint, right? We have platforms, we have talents, we have skills, we have tools. We have these things that we can come together with and say, hey, look, this is what I have, and I'm willing to share what I have if you can offer me what you have as well. And I'm willing to give you the platform to do what you do on my platform.
Right.
If you know, and so I think that's the way that we think about working together differently.
That's it.
And without restriction, because we can ultimately get to where we're all trying to go. And that's what it's the Issa Rae method of doing it. I'm going to get Chuck, I'm going to get Mac, when like these are the people that I'm calling when it's time to build. Like them, I'm calling the first people that I know to call, rather than trying to, like I said, No disrespect to Tyler Perry, but I'm not trying to get to Tyler Perry. I'm trying to get to the point where Tyler Perry trying to get to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I do want to add one thing about
Come on in, Trey.
our landmass about the conference is that we did have a 6-figure production, but we had $1 million content from everyone that talked, from Brittany Bright to Brittany Bright, from Maria, just to show that I got my copy.
All right.
Us talking, like the knowledge we had that day can set people off for generations, and that's the biggest thing I got from this weekend.
That's what's up.
Even my corny little jokes, it probably benefited something. So
you landed a good one though. You landed a good joke though.
Hey man, look, the every panel, every keynote, every piece of on camera, on stage opportunity will be available via the landmasscollective.com. We have a Discord that will be available to those that want to join. If you don't join it, you won't have access. So now let's get to the hold up. Before we move on, we got to talk about the food. We got to talk about the food. Marcus Banks, B&B Barbecue. Yeah, I need you to come on in. You down there?
I'm here.
Look, I need you to tell everybody what our menu was and how we kicked the weekend off on Friday and how we rolled all the way through, to Sunday.
So I'm Marcus Banks from B&B Barbecue and Catering out of Jackson, Mississippi. To most people who know me, some who don't. So we had the opportunity to go down to enjoy this great event that took place on the coast this weekend, the Landmaster event, and it was phenomenal. The food for Friday were vegan burgers, grilled chicken, cabbage, baked beans, and vegan beans. We made an announcement and said, "Hey, we got some vegan food," but it seemed like that vegan food didn't make it to the person that it's supposed to. But hey, they enjoyed themselves. They turned around for Saturday for the picnic. We were set up at the park, and all I can say was the comment was, "Chuck, man, how was you able to get a whole restaurant set up out here for our picnic?"
Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Somebody roll up and say, is this a whole restaurant?
So we had.
Right. If you saw what he had in the back behind the tent.
Oh, I got footage of it.
I said, is this a tent? I said, ain't this
a whole operation? Whole operation. Three grills. He had a smoker going. I like food, so I was impressed.
Yeah, we had the works. I told Chuck we was gonna come with it, and we came with it. We had your smoked sausage with bell peppers and onions. We had your you missed that. We had hamburgers with cheese. We had vegan burgers with vegan cheese. We had fried catfish, pan trap, fried chicken, grilled chicken.
Hold on. You just passed by that pan trap. So that pan trap need a whole series of a conversation, because see what happened was the anointing of that. Hey, eat my bullshit, pan trap. Listen, bruh. Bruh.
He said, hold on. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna drink to that.
Listen. Can somebody bring me my bottle of wine, please? Listen. I haven't had pan trap like that since a kid, bro. When I tell you, you not only was shout out to you for your professionalism, your excellence, your keen eye of understanding the assignment. You know what I'm saying?
We got to get them horns.
From your staff to just your vision, and your team saw your vision, so they delivered on that, which makes you even more successful to make your brand a success. And that's why I said, baby, let me listen. You got a pan trout? No, I'll take that one. I don't care. Thank you. My baby bought my wine. Hallelujah. That's Jante, y'all.
What up?
Listen, thank you, Tootsie Woots. Listen,
Tootsie
y-
Woo. Hey, Toot.
uh,
What up, Toot?
you need. I couldn't take pictures in time because that's how good it was. But for all of those out there, Chuck, go ahead and throw Marcus Banks' hash
I got you.
I was say HIGT.
What is time?
Have
Time?
mercy.
You still live from Sunday?
Yeah,
So
she
listen,
is.
I had to work. I worked out before I came on, and I did a meditation. But look, put his IG on for those of you who are looking for an all around professional catering company, black owned, black staff who know the brand, who know the business, and they had no problem with saying, "Go on back there and talk to him. Go and tell him." And the thing is, you're a giver too, because when you found, I was like, I thought you just wanted a piece of fish. I was like, nah, I paid. And you was like, nah, take more than that. So I appreciate you for being, king to your staff, your customers,
Yeah.
and your passion for what you do. So man, shout out to you. That pan trout,
Thank
And
you.
they will
Thank
come
you.
to you.
And they
Thank you.
will come to you. B&B
Hashay.
barbecue and catering.
Thank you.
It's right
Thank
there.
you.
It's in the comments. We just dropped it on all the platforms. So if you're looking for that person, we got the Instagram up there. It's in the comments. You can go and get it. Now, look, we gotta talk about, and I guess Tonya, I need you and Trina to talk about Friday night mix and mingle. And
Friday night, listen.
CJ too. CJ came to the mix and mingle too.
I was that would be Tanya, the mix and mingle.
I'm gonna let CJ listen. CJ, what you thought about the mix and mingle?
Hold on, I'm gonna highlight CJ. Come on.
What's happening? What's happening? So yeah, the mix and mingle was a lot of fun. Again, it was at a black owned establishment down there, a
The press
daiquiri spot. That's right, by the name of the Press Box. I'm glad you remember because my memory uh is hazy from that evening after the conference.
Landman.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because the drinks were good and they don't shortchange you with the liquor.
Four.
Yeah, the elbow strong in the poor game. You know what I mean? So, strong elbow. So
The elbow strong with this one.
so we kicked it at the Press Box. We had DJ Curry on the ones and twos.
Shout out to DJ.
One of Chuck's mentees.
Yeah.
And we had MC Tonya B.C. on that thing.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And the mistress of ceremony. And it was live, man. It was set up where it was like almost like a little row of restaurants all next to each other. So you could grab your liquor. If you wanted some pizza, you can go get you some pizza right next door. If you
Yep.
wanted to, you could get you some barbecue in another spot that was right next door. Which, a lot of folk were hungry. They got them something to eat with their drink, man. And then, folks really started pulling up and kicking it. I think that I want to say we didn't get out there. Okay, it started at 4.
Yep. Music
We
was
didn't
going
personally get out there till about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
from shutting the conference down.
From shutting the conference, we had to move all the tables, move furniture. Me and Chuck moved couches and shit. But once we got out there, it was starting to percolate. It started to percolate when we got out there. I left to see I left for a second. And
Listen, I can't
and
with
when
you.
I returned, it was still going down. And that was about midnight, I want to say.
Mississippi's greatest weekend. The greatest weekend ever.
And this was just the kick off, right?
Friday.
It was just this was just the tip of the iceberg. So
Well, I talked to Kim today from the Press Box.
What's Kim say? What Kim say?
Kim said, one, it's always love when Mississippi Greatest Weekend come, MSGW. We are more than welcome to come back there whenever we want. It does not just have to be for the weekend.
Okay.
we are a major part of keeping them afloat. So they appreciate that. And also shout out to Larry and Jack Daniels for the bottle.
So if you
So
live
listen,
on the coast,
I would
Larry
say, man,
empty cup into some
it-
Jack. Go ahead, Tonya.
I was gonna say it started off yeah, like CJ said, and even with Trina, I feel that it was it you can't you know, we use the phrase "and grown and sexy." I feel we use that a bit out of context because what happened Friday night was grown and sexy. We had all age. It was grown and sexy. We had all age demographics. We had all races. Man, look, all backgrounds came out, sat out, chill with us. It was a vibe. Look, shout out to Bell's Hookahs and Vibes, man. She pulled up, set the hookahs out, and listen, I have hookahs, and I rarely smoke my hookahs, but this young lady, I don't even think that baby is 20. I don't even think she's 30, but how attentive she was to her customers, how attentive she was to her product. She would walk around and say, "You good? Let me change out your coal. Let me change your shisha." She was very attentive, man. Shout out to her. Shout out to, man, Pressbox. I came up with a tagline, and I'm telling y'all now, Nightcap Knowledge, Fred better pay me because I will fight them up. So yeah, I said, come to the press box. I said, come to the press box where the drinks are right, so you can hit a home run tonight. So look, I kept saying that on the microphone at the press box where the drinks are right, so you can hit a home run tonight. And so he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna use that." I said, "I just need my intellectual properties." Yes, get into that too. Get into that. Thank you so much, Crystal. Listen,
we still on Friday.
We still on Friday. The massage chair. Shout out to Blue Skies. Massages. Matthew, Blue Skies, Blue Water, Matthew and Jasmine, baby. Let me tell you, they had a little lady, Chuck best friend. She came, she saw, she got undressed,
and she shot the place.
She listen. She had her crutches. She had her crutches. Listen.
Boy, runner.
When I tell you the vibe was so high Friday night, this woman was on crutches with a whole cast on her leg and a boot. She got undressed to start dancing, and I had to give her a warning because she got a little bit too loose. I said, "Baby," I said, "you're doing the most right now." I said, "It's strike one." And she was like, "Okay, I'm sorry. But it feels so good." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So she, listen, Friday night was a whole vibe, man, between your massages, the music, the food, your hookahs, your drinks, the energy. Man, we had people from Kansas, Memphis, Missouri. We had a group from Oakland. New Orleans, of course, represented. Mississippi represented. So Jackson is not part of Mississippi. So Jackson represented.
Nightcap Knowledge, Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Central.
It was a whole vibe, and that's Friday. That was Friday. Go ahead on to Saturday.
That was Friday. So we finished up by 12 o'clock on Friday. Then we made our we made our way to Saturday morning, Decoration Day. I'm gonna say this as I put my cap on my water. When you have, I would say, over 100 people to show up at the Biloxi National Cemetery for Decoration Day. Decoration Day meaning that we're coming here to celebrate Memorial Day, but then also to educate people on the origins of Memorial Day and it being a part of our community, coming from our community. We had a South Carolina native, which is the origin story of Decoration Day, which is now known as Memorial Day, to organize it. Also a member of the D9, also a graduate of HBCU, and a resident of Mississippi now. We had a veteran that lives here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, but is also a native of South Carolina, to give an oral history of Decoration Day in the space at the circle, literally the center circle of the flag and the memorial area of the Biloxi National Cemetery. And he was surrounded by members of the Divine Nine, surrounded by Boy Scouts, surrounded by veterans, families of veterans, and the larger Mississippi Gulf Coast community. So you kick off Saturday like that. You talking about powerful? For us to not only tell our history, but to reclaim it. And then in the face of, here it is, in the face of a state or within a state that wants to whitewash or delete particular parts of our history, or prevent us from teaching this particular type of thing in schools. We're celebrating everything that is the greatness of our people, whether it began on the shores of South Carolina, or whether it began here in the state of Mississippi, and we did it last week, because we create magic everywhere we go. The magic is ours.
And I feel I'm sorry, Chuck. I just wanted to say something. You kept saying South Carolina. What's his name? The Omega Bowers. I don't know why I want to call him Braxton, but Bowers, when he said South Carolina, him and the elder who says they said in a certain way of a Gullah dialect. So, brother, and I noticed that
Brother Ellaby is his name.
Brother Ellaby. Because they don't say South Carolina, it's like South Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. So that small piece of the dialect of how they speak with that Gullah, that Gullah enunciation and pronunciation of our history made hair stand up, because even a sister turned around and said, "What's up, Bowers? Hey, honey." One of the sisters turned around and said, my sister Soror, she turned around and said, "You learn something new every day." She said, "I never knew that." And I'd known of the history, but when they said South Carolina, that made hair stand up on my body, because it was an homage to ancestors, but also a call to action for us to understand where we come from. So I just wanted to point.
Yeah. Look, Bowers, I know that it's past your bedtime, but dog, if you want to jump on, I'm sending you the link now. Look. Come on, come on. You up. You finna jump on. Just use the link I just sent you. So Decoration Day kicked off Saturday for us. Now, how family friendly is Decoration Day? We already said we had Boy Scouts. We had, of course, my boys were out there. My wife is there. You've got entire families that are represented. I can't wait for y'all to see all of this footage. I really can't wait for y'all to see. The thing that warms my heart is our largest youth group. Our largest youth group is the Omega Lamplighters. This is their second year showing up like this. But it's also only the second year that Omega Lamplighters has been in existence for the Mississippi Gulf Coast. So I think that by the time we get to 24, our attendance will definitely be so much larger. The attention on it will be much, much greater. And we will have more people that will have those aha moments and say, man, Memorial Day came from Black folks, from the people of the African diaspora. And they said we need to honor those who served in the military and gave their life to defend something that they believed in. So when folks talk about, this is my heritage, it's really ours. It's really ours. And it is our right to celebrate, and you need to give much respect to as we bring our brother Bowers in. And let me give him some applause as he comes into the space. Brother Bowers,
What's happening? I'm in my theater room, so it's kind of dark down here. So let me get to where I can see some light.
There you go. There you go.
Can you hear me, Chuck?
We see you.
We hear you well.
Y'all got me?
We got you. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Hey, look, Chuck,
First of all, thank
man,
you for
y'all
your
did an
service.
outstanding job.
I was gonna say, first of all, we want to thank you for
you.
your service and all you have done for our country and what you're still how you're still educating us today. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Tonya. No problem. No problem, Tonya. I appreciate it. Hey, Chuck, man, that decoration day was awesome, man. I appreciate you allowing me to set it up and organize it with the Divine Nine, and the way it came out, man, it's truly remarkable. Just so y'all know that, I just wanted to come on here real quick, Chuck, and let you know what we did Saturday is now WLOX and the director for the Biloxi National Cemetery has asked us to do that every Memorial weekend. And he asked, he asked me to sit on the committee, which I was already on the committee, but not at that extent. So now Mississippi Greatest Weekend will always be a part of telling the history of Memorial Day at the Biloxi National Cemetery. So, and he apologized for asking you to take your flag down because he didn't know it was part of it.
Look, it's all good. And the thing is, we move out of service, and you asked me to do something. I ain't gonna trip. But at the end of the day, I know our impact is much greater than you telling me to take a flag down. And
yeah,
we're out there to educate and also embrace.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
We did that.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was truly remarkable. We got a lot of news coverage. I don't know if y'all saw the news. That was just the buzz. That was just me putting something together last minute to kind of take it to the next level. So next year, Chuck, we'll do the opening. The way you opened it up, you'll do it again, but we'll be on a bigger stage. You know, that platform. That's where they want us at next year.
We definitely, God is definitely increasing our territory, and we will be able to tell the story, and it will be told in a way that we know that it honors our ancestors. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, that was great, man. That's a little history, Tonya, and the rest of the committee, man. That's a little history we learned in here it goes, Tonya, in South Carolina. That's a little history we learned back home. As growing up in the church and growing up on the island. And then I learned it again in the military as we honored the triple nickels. If y'all never heard of the triple nickels, those are brothers who we were talking about, who were celebrating how they would march through the street of Charleston, and they would celebrate, and that the way we celebrate Memorial Day to this day. So that's why we do it. And you'd be surprised how many people didn't know that history. So we wanted to bring that piece of the Civil War to Mississippi to show you how it started. But Chuck, man, hands down to you, brother, man. Appreciate the platform. Appreciate you allowing us to be a part of what you started. And you know, anytime you ask me to do something, man, I'm there. I just hate I couldn't be there the rest of the weekend because of other obligations. But you know, you can always count on me, dog. Hey, I miss you, Tina Tupac, my girl, my you know, I miss you, girl. Yeah. So next time, man, we appreciate you, Chuck. But a little more to come. I'll give it to you, man, as we move forward. But we got a lot more to come. I'm gonna ask you to come to a couple meetings with me.
That's solid. That's solid. You know, I got your back.
Cool. All right, y'all. I gotta go, man. Bedtime. I gotta get up and watch Gunsmoke in the morning.
Thank you, Bowers.
Say again, Trey.
Love you and appreciate
Before you
you.
go, do a quick plug for Wounded Warrior.
Wounded Warrior plug.
Oh man, the Wounded Warrior. So For if y'all don't know, I'm the president for the Wounded Warrior Project along the Gulf Coast. So I bring in wounded warriors. Most of them, pretty much all of them, are Purple Heart recipients. I bring them to the Gulf Coast, bring them to Gaucher, and I get the local guys here, man, that they volunteer their time and their $60,000, $70,000 boats to take these guys out fishing for a day. And then we have part of the shrimping boats. We get about 2 or 3 shrimping boats to take them out shrimping, and they get to keep whatever they catch. And what it does, all the proceeds we raise, it stays right here in our community. It helps with mental health. It helps with, doctor's appointment where the service member is taking 6 months just to go see a damn eye doctor. So they can actually go to a doctor outside if they need funds, if they need gas. They can always come back to the foundation and get those fundings to go see those doctors outside of that. So what's been happening, Chuck, Lowe, Trey, these guys come out and they do all the video, they do all the sound for me, get all the photos and capture all that. And it's a big event we do in Gaucher, and we just have a great time saving and changing these service members' lives. So it helped me when I first got here. That's why I won't ever leave, Tina. I'm staying right here, and because you guys have truly helped me with a lot of mental health. I mean, I got 3 soldiers that's buried here, so it helps out a lot. So that's the Wounded Warrior Project. We do it every October. A lot of times Chuck is tailgating someplace or throwing a party someplace, but he gives me all the equipment I need. I know how to set it up. And then Lowe and Trey comes out and help do all the video footage and stuff. But if y'all can make it and come out, shake a hand, have a conversation with these service members, they'll love it.
Yeah.
Love to.
Yeah, I wanted you to plug that because I just tell the honest. Like you said, we volunteer every year. I enjoy it. I can't be more thankful than the people who we come and serve for that day, because they serve just most of their lives serving us. So I just appreciate y'all, and I appreciate helping y'all every year. So,
and I just want to say on the piggyback of that, when we're talking about mental health, it is Mental Health Month. We're going into LGBTQ Mental Health Month in the month of June, Black Mental Health Month in July, and BIPOC in August. So it's very important that we really tune in and listen to us when we say something is going on, when we ask how you're feeling. So thank you so much for Biles for talking about that, because mental health is so important. And if the simple words of how are you feeling can change a person's day. So thank you so much for all that you do.
Yeah, I hate it, man. Hey, how did the egg toss go?
Burke and Karen are no longer the winners. It's Martin. It's Martin. No. We tried. Trina said I got bad eyes. Trina said I got bad eyes. She said I got bad eyes starting out. I said, okay, Trina. All right. But I take blame for not throwing at her right eyes.
But good, man. Hey, appreciate y'all. Hey, Chuck, man, I gotta run, man. But hit me up if you need anything. If you don't have the link, if y'all don't, I'm gonna send you the link that was showed on WOLX and what we did, so you can share it with everybody. And of course, Brother Ellaby appreciates you as well, man. He can't stop talking about you.
Hey, I had to hit him up tomorrow. I hit both of y'all up after I get off work.
Yeah, hey, if y'all want the history on digits, that's a short version that we typed up. I'll send it to you, Chuck, so you can kind of push it out to everybody as well.
Yeah,
we'll do a blog post on that.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all take care, man. Much love. Love y'all.
Peace
out. Love you too. Ashe, peace. That was good. Listen, Mississippi. So we're still on Saturday. We haven't gotten to the fellowship picnic.
This Saturday morning.
That was just Saturday a.m., right?
Yeah.
The picnic, because you and I, we had to leave, Chuck, so we can go set up. We get out there. Listen, Trina and them already out there. It was a simple setup, but it was hot. It was hot.
So to line out the setup, because Marcus and I jumped off. He didn't get his spiel. B&B barbecue on site. We had Blue Organic on site. Then Max sent stuff down from Hemp World South. in terms of our vendor space, I Got It Made was on site, doing the t-shirts, and shout out to my sister-in-law and my nieces for being there to run the t-shirt shop while I provided DJ services. And you have a West Side Park, so shout out to the city of Gulfport for allowing. Y'all can't hear me?
No, I DJ too. Trina
we
DJ.
Like,
because we get our DJ plug.
No,
Trey DJ, like
no.
We was the DJ.
Y'all played music.
Okay, you kicking us out of Destiny's Child?
No, I ain't kicking y'all out of Destiny Child. I'm keeping y'all in the music and arts camp that's about to pop off later this summer, so that y'all can get y'all BPM matching up to the point where I can send y'all out. Okay, thank you.
I ain't gonna lie, by 4 times the end, it was hot, and I was like, looking like that's 20.
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna do a plug. He just did what the church people say when you're singing at church and you don't sound good. They say, "Baby, you so precious." That was a "you so precious" moment that just now, but that's okay. I'm just gonna mute myself. In fact, because I'm.
It's fine, and you can continue to do that. The thing is, the thing that I want to bring to the forefront is we had the egg toss, we had the egg walk, we had the sack race, we had blitz ball, we had kickball. What else we have? Did I Jenga, and then the hula hoop. Man, look. Then you had all of the tents and everything that was set around the West Side Park. You had families who were over by the playground. The music was grooving. The food, oh my goodness, and the vibes. Look, I don't know what y'all doing Memorial Day weekend and why y'all are not with us, but our folks from Kansas City came down, our folks from Memphis
all the way from Kansas,
our folks from Jackson came down, our folks from New Orleans, Mobile, let's see, Hattiesburg. Big shout out to Hattiesburg. Big shout. Jackson, Hattiesburg, Memphis, South Haven area definitely represented. We
live.
We had 8 out of 9 organizations represented in the weekend.
Sure did.
We ain't even got the Sunday. We ain't got the Sunday.
Sure did.
And then Saturday night, oh my God, Trina.
Y'all could talk about.
Oh Lord. I mean, we had an hour now, so I'm
gonna be real quick because I had 3 of my top 3 moments from Mississippi Greek Weekend every year that I do. Tonya is gonna be my first one, but we ain't gonna discuss that. My second one,
Peace Trey,
was definitely trap karaoke.
Trap karaoke, man.
Hey, first of all, when Chuck told me, "Yeah, I'm a DJ trap karaoke," he didn't tell me that his setup was set out.
It was out.
Those microphones gonna really make you. If you really want to know if you about that life, you gotta trap karaoke. I wish Brother C was on here.
Man, look, we're going to do a whole recap for just trap karaoke.
Trap karaoke was. If you missed it, I hate it. That's where my name Tupac came from. If you could have seen me and Chuck perform "Juicy" by Notorious Big.
Man, we gotta do trap karaoke at Hint World South, dog.
It was so much fun.
Just save a spot for me on the sofa.
It was so much fun. Now, Tonya, you got to get up there and rap something because I was gonna come back and rap Mr. Big.
Hey man,
listen. I'm space age pimping. 8-ball MJG all day.
And if you ever wanted to perform that song,
hey buddy,
Saturday night.
Come on. And hey, look, here's the thing. Look.
Not Corey got up there.
We got like the video screen where you can see your words.
You can see it.
If you really about that life,
you don't need that.
You don't need them words because I can play the track and just take the vocals out.
And then he has multiple mics. So you can make this a group effort.
Oh man, we had Bone Thugs and Harmony up in there.
Yes.
You at the crowd. You at the crowd.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, I would have been there. Trina, you called me. I was in bed.
Yeah.
Listen.
You tired?
We had one of, if you saw, you would thought she was a school teacher, and she trapped that thing out.
Hey, buddy. Ooh.
She trapped.
I was only able to get so much footage because I was doing this. Like, y'all see this? Y'all see this? Trap karaoke. This Saturday night between 9 and 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
9 to 1 a.m. at another black-owned establishment.
Yes.
Yeah.
See what we're doing with this?
I wanna be at the next one. As long as it's a little early. I noticed that I sleep better at 8.
I mean, we could do like a earlier trap karaoke. You know, daylight hours will work.
Listen.
So Tonya, let's go ahead and round it out. Let's get to Sunday.
The brunch.
Sunday was the brunch. Man, listen. Let me tell you, Uncle Tony back there. Uncle Tony on them biscuits.
It was the
My
grits.
grandmama biscuits, the catfish nuggets,
oh my
the shrimp, the potatoes.
Yo,
Trina
right.
kept saying it's the grits. I saw how creamy the grits was. He was stirring the grits, right? He wasn't stirring to the left. He was stirring to the right.
Hey, he didn't stir those
Listen.
grits. He whipped them grits.
He in the kitchen is whipped. Baby, listen. The way he was whipping them grits, and I made Silas's plate. Silas was like, just give me a little bit. Baby, when I tell you Uncle Tony, I walked up and I said, Uncle Tony, what's the recipe for these biscuits? I can't tell y'all the recipe, but just know this. Shout out to Elaine's Kitchen for the good food. Shout out to DJ Nasty Show, DJ George Chuck. The brunch was a vibe, man. Shout out to Antonio Delvani. Came through, did his thing.
Yeah.
He reminded me of a 7'5".
That nigga here tall though. He is tall.
What's his name? I just left my baby girl. Donnell Jones. That's remind me of 7'5" Donnell Jones. I just left my baby. I said,
and this is exactly how he did. He came to the door. He was like, "Yeah, I'm supposed to perform today. My name is Devani. I said, boy, say it with your chest. You performing today."
And then when he started singing, man, he started doing his thizzle. I was like, man, yeah, dude, he got some nice songs from New Orleans. Shout out to representing the boot, that 504. You heard me.
What's up, Representative Stamps?
What's up, Representative Stamp? Yeah, it was. Listen, when I tell you from the brunch, we headed over to the beach.
Yeah,
baby.
Boy, hey, hold on.
That was my favorite.
The beach. If you've never line danced in sand,
it's a workout.
It's a workout. Chuck even said it out, y'all. Chuck,
I said it out to the roof.
That video footage.
I got it.
Y'all got the footage?
I wish, I swear to God, and Tonya noticed, everybody noticed. Normally, whenever we have something, you can guarantee two things. One, Trina B gonna laugh, and two, Trina B gonna fall. But this year,
you did not fall.
I passed the torch. What she leave?
That joker, she got a she got a
listen. Let me tell y'all what happened. Listen.
When Tonya fell, the cup never spilled though. Like
we don't waste no alcohol. Listen, all I remember was
y'all see how sexy this is.
Ooh, there you go.
We toasted up. We was in the middle of doing a bunny hop.
Mac, you see this?
That's Cupid Shuffle. I mean the flex. That's flex.
Miss another one.
Listen,
flex.
When I tell you from there, we toast for the weekend.
And you fail.
All right.
And the drinks were pouring. The drinks poured themselves.
There they go.
Hey boy.
Back it up. and turn to the right. Let's go. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Right foot, left foot, then turn. Right foot, left foot, then turn. Now play. Get it, Corey. Corey never dropped that plate. Back it up. Back it up.
Corey.
Look
at Toy. Toy say, I want some of this.
Look how beautiful that is. The thing that you don't see is behind the camera angle.
It's a bunch of us.
It's a bunch of folk that had tried to do it. And they was like, you know what? That's saying.
You know what? I was counting down people. I was like, oh, we down. Who going? Now, Corey stayed to
the very end.
Corey
Shout out to 97. He held it down. And danced the entire time on the beach in the sand.
In that sand. And that sand is not for the weak.
No.
Baby.
At all, man.
She put her 58 seconds on the board.
Come on.
Chuck set it out in the sand.
Yeah, I did. I said y'all got one.
He said all weekend we had one.
Got one.
And we got it at the social.
Listen, all I remember was after
your tumble.
I can't remember what number 4 I was on.
Don't blame it on news.
Listen.
Now you got the poll. We was at round 10 for Friday.
That's Friday.
So
we got to round 10
on Friday.
And here's the thing. Y'all will be proud of me. I was sustainable the entire weekend until Sunday. When we toasted up.
Yeah.
Man, then food. Shout out to my sis Shalyn, man, bringing the dinner on the beach.
Shout out to my wife, man.
Man, Shalyn made sure we were fed. We had eaten.
The tacos she brought me was bust.
Shout out to the Table One crew. They had extras on the side of us. It was a whole vibe. We had that day
Jack Daniels,
Corbell,
Honey, Gentleman Jack, Western Sun, champagne.
And we almost had all 9.
Oh, we had
members.
Jack Fire.
And Jack Fire.
Oh yeah, Jack Fire. Yeah.
And at the picnic we had Herodor.
And Woodford Reserve.
Yes. And Western Sun.
We had Western. We had every flavor of Western Sun under the sun.
Oh, that's sexy. You ain't seen me that picture?
I was still editing.
Gatekeeping pictures.
No, this is not gatekeeping. Look, it was a vibe.
Hey V.
I got a Chuck and V that is hilarious.
Shout out to my soror. Y'all know how we do it. Listen.
Hey man, we sexy.
We sexy on the beach. And look, somebody just come on and look at this.
The group
Listen, the group picture, it was such a vibe.
Yes, and everybody they kept saying, Trina B, why you don't get in the pictures? One, I never get in the pictures.
Listen,
hey, hold on, you can't share it.
I'm about to send it to you right now.
Come on, man.
The official one drops tomorrow at noon because it'll have the logo on it. It had the logo on it.
All right.
I just sent it to you.
Tomorrow at noon. All right, I'm looking forward to come in. And then look, we gonna get out of here. Mac, look.
You gotta come next year.
Mac, come on, man.
Wait, shout out to him. What's up, baby? Let me tell y'all something.
Mac set it out though, from afar though. I gotta give my boy credit. The Hemp World South set it out from afar.
But
we covered a whole other event.
I know. I ain't talking about the Metro Corvette Club and all of the veterans.
I think. Oh yeah, I think they did it up. Jackson and the coach did it up for the veterans. They had hundreds of Corvettes out there Friday and Saturday, and they are able to donate a nice donation to help the veterans and also the veteran nursing home. So
they love your hemp juice that was down there.
Listen.
For the hemp juice.
Y'all gotta come try them slushes I got. I got them slushes, man. I make that slushes like I make my blue juice.
I can lead the
pause. Flag on play. You said the slushies are like blue juice.
Juice. They
what?
The hemp juice.
No, man. Last time I had your blue juice, I took a nap and woke up 2 days later.
Listen, Curly sampled this blue juice. I kept telling Curly because Curly never had blue juice. I said, Curly, don't drink it. Bruh. Curly had his blue juice. Shout out to my soror, ladies of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and my brothers Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Curly had her first take on Max Blue Juice. Curly was supposed to be helping me drive.
Curly was asleep.
There you go.
Not night.
Curly was on the side telling me something. Hey, yeah, what you need from me?
Man, this is beautiful, man.
And then technically everybody did not get up and get in the picture.
Nope, because we had SG Rose.
Yeah.
Out there, man, it was a vibe. Listen,
at least 15, 20 people who didn't get up.
So before we get off here, let me just say this. For those of you who are interested in being part of Mississippi Greatest Weekend 2024, whether you want to be an investor, a volunteer, supporter, however it may be for you, make sure you go to msgwonline.com. I said it right?
Yeah, msgw.online. msgw.online. We're not like anybody else. We don't have a .com. We're online. We're in the community. We're in the streets. We're everywhere.
Yes.
Wait. Gina said get out for blue juice. Listen, I haven't drank blue juice since Soror. I hope that Sister Soror on there. Soror. I crossed in 1999. I haven't had blue juice since 1999. I know what blue juice do. Listen, I had some of Mag blue juice. I had about that much, and it reminded me why I don't drink it no more. Baby,
no. Sister, I was drinking it. Mac was like, "Oh, it's cool." Hey. I was drinking it.
Hey, Mac.
With fervent hearts we pray. Mac. That's it. Listen,
Mac.
I laid down for a nap, and I missed the activities of homecoming.
Mac. It's not that bad.
Mac, tell them about who's got the juice.
Oh, she fall 84. All right, big sis. Big sis, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of yours.
She put all us back online. Everybody gonna go get chicken. Everybody gonna get chicken. Let's go.
MSGW 24. Can we bring who's got the juice?
Look, big sis.
Y'all must be staying on the beach.
Big sister Almighty, can you bring your blue juice?
Come on, 24.
We're gonna do it on the beach.
Memorial Day weekend on that.
Listen, I'm gonna be a judge.
What's
Me
up?
too. So we're gonna judge who got the juice. We're gonna do a D9. Who got the juice?
What's up, Mac?
We listen. So, all right, y'all talking all that shit. We ain't got to wait to Mississippi Greek Weekend. We can do that shit this summer, all football season, right here in Jack, right here in Help World South backyard. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking fast. You listening slow. We're gonna do what we can do, baby. Y'all ready?
Time out, flag on the plate. I'm back. Wait. I'm in the country. I'm trying to see if I'm back in the country. I'm back. I'm back mid-June.
We do it in July.
Okay. No. We could do it. We could do a practice run.
Okay. All right. I'm just telling you now.
July or that second Saturday in August. No, that first Saturday in August.
We got some other stuff. Remember what we talked about?
So we got a whole lot of other shit we got to do.
All I'm gonna say is, if y'all don't follow us all on social media. Our names. Mac is the only one who's not on social media on IG, but he's on Facebook.
Inward
South is on IG, so make sure you guys follow us on social media.
Oh shit!
Elroy Leroy.
That's my spade partner. That's my spade partner in the goddamn game. Leroy, that y'all can't claim him. That's my spade partner. There it is.
All right.
Oh, hey, who got the juice and spades?
Listen.
Thank everybody.
Let me go ahead and hey, do you know that Jay bought Black Taboo?
Come on.
On everything.
We need security. Already. We need security. You just go and call them.
That thing is real.
Security and Uber. We need to go ahead and call them now. Go ahead, I'm on deck.
Security.
Why don't we just have a location? All we gotta do is walk to our room.
Look, and just to put this out there, we're I think we're gonna be moving a little bit further east on the coast the next year.
Ooh, where we going? Where we going? Where we going?
We are matriculating.
I think we'll let them know. They just stay tuned to Mississippi's Greatest Weekend on Facebook and Instagram, and
So
tune into the website too.
So for everybody who's in our comment section, make sure you guys go follow us on social media at MS Greek Weekend on IG. Also, go to our website at msgw.online. Follow all of us because you never know what we may be sending you in the mail. But follow us because you never know what's coming up. And listen, Tamika, Leroy, Gina. I hope I said Gianna or Gina.
Looks like it's Gianna.
Gianna. I hope we're saying it right because you know we're in the South.
Yeah.
Everyone who's in the comment section, Crystal, Eric, look, be ready for next year, Isaiah, for next year because it is going down. But you don't have to wait till next year. Inward South is live right now in Jackson, Mississippi. Between I Got It Made and all that we do, we always have events happening. So you guys make sure you come out, support, spread the word, tell your people where you found out about it first.
Yeah.
So you can know what's going to happen next. There
you go. Mississippi's Greatest Weekend. This was the recap, Nightcap Knowledge, episode number 142. Man, what we going to do for 150? I don't know. We're going to figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, and as always, we got to get to where? We got to get to where the money reside, baby. The greatest celebration ever. Mississippi's Greatest Weekend. We are looking forward to seeing you later this summer. I'll be DJing at a number of events and locations. Tonya Boyd Cannon will be performing at a number of events and locations. We wish y'all a good night. We wish y'all God's ultimate blessings upon your life. And we hope to see y'all at
Mississippi's Greatest Weekend.
Yes.
Weekend ever.
We'll see y'all next week, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Y'all know what to do. It's Nightcap Knowledge. Put something on your head before you go to bed. But let's go.